Hello, this is Sheena from Stickies by CNS, and welcome to our very first vlog. I wanted to show you some behind the scenes videos of how I was able to make our very first Advent Calendar Box, which just so happens to be our Lunar New Year Advent Calendar Box. To start off the day, I usually wake up around 8 or 9 a.m. and in this case I got to start off the day at 7 and got the chance to take a quick video of how the sky looked like during that day. Right afterwards, I wake up and feed my 2 bunnies, Hazelnut and Chestnut, some pellets. And right after that, I just went ahead and made my morning coffee. I usually make coffee in the morning, but for this day particularly, I wanted to drink some matcha. So I heat up some milk and was able to make a quick matcha latte. And then goes into planning. I love to start my day by just writing out all the things that I need to focus on for that day. And specifically here on December, I was focusing on creating some new kits for our Lunar New Year event. There are times where the computer would run super slow, so I would always have on my side my laptop playing some anime or Korean drama. For this week specifically, I was working on a lot of deco sheets for our Lunar New Year Advent Calendar Box. For me, the designing step is always going to be the longest part within this process, just because I feel like I haven't really developed an eye as to where this part should be or that part should be. I'm really excited though because this year is the year of the rabbit, and it gave me an opportunity to make a lot of deco sheets with Brown Sugar the Bunny, which is Christine's original character. Right after that, I would hop onto my laptop to create the cut files on Silhouette, just because my desktop doesn't have the Silhouette program and it's a little bit on the older side, so it would have been very slow if it were to be on my desktop. So I just kind of transfer it all to my laptop. Right after creating the cut files, I would go ahead and then print on our printer. A lot of you guys did ask about this printer because it is very quick in terms of printing, and I couldn't recommend it to anyone because it's actually already discontinued. It's the Oki 911 printer, and the only reason that I got it for our sticker shop is because my dad was a printing manager. He has his own printing business, and he suggested for us to use that printer. Right after printing, I would then use our Silhouette to cut through the stickers, and right after that, I would place all of these sticker sheets on our guillotine so that I could trim off the excess parts of the stickers. Right after doing all of the deco sheets, I then proceeded to making die cut stickers for the very first time. I've never done it before, nor have I tried using different kinds of sticker sheets. So in here you can kind of see my experimentation going on. In the end, I really enjoyed making the die cut stickers, although there is a lot of room for improvement. But what I really liked about our die cut stickers is that there's an extra border that can make it easier to peel it off. What's really interesting about our printer is that because it is a laser printer, it normally makes all of our stickers waterproof. So I decided to test the quality of the die cut sticker on this glass cup with one of our die cut stickers that were a reject, and it seemed like it went pretty well. After making the die cut stickers, I then proceeded to making notepads. I've never made notepads before, but after watching a couple of videos, it made me super excited just to try out the entire process. The one thing that I thoroughly enjoyed was trimming all of the excess borders of the notepads through our guillotine. And you can see me having so much fun taking videos of all this. After cutting off all the excess borders of the notepad, I then accumulated them all together and pinned them down with our guillotine machine so that I could glue the very top portion of the notepad. In total, I was able to glue it for about 3 to 4 times, waiting about 10 minutes each to make sure that it completely dries off. While waiting for the glue to dry, I proceeded to work on our magnets. So here we have our limited edition brown sugar bunny having the time of her life with a glass of wine. I designed a small backing card that fits the plastic that came with the magnet, and I thought of just repurposing the plastic as our packaging so that none of it goes to waste. I used a similar design from our kits as our backing, and I thought that it was pretty cute since all of them are quite different from one another. I then proceeded to working on the backing card and also the packaging for our die cut stickers because I was thinking of making them into a die cut sticker pack. Our shop has switched to using glassine bags for our packaging, but we do still have some plastic bags, so I'm hoping that we use all of them so that we can fully transition to only using eco-friendly packaging materials. For making die cut sticker packs, it was my first time. I didn't know the size that I should go for, so I had measured the plastic bags that we already had on hand, and I think I made the cards a little bit too big. That's why it was a little bit difficult to place the backing cards in the plastic bags, but it all turned out pretty well. In total, there were about 11 to 12 die cut sticker designs, and I placed 5 die cut stickers per pack. After that, I then made some designs for our packaging, and I thought what would be cute was just printing out envelopes so that all of the sizes of the packaging would be the same. And at the same time, if the customers want, they could reuse it to send it to someone else. And because the sizing of the letters were quite different, I had to make sure to change the printing dimension sizes on our printer. So that's what I'm doing right here. One of the things included into our box are greeting cards. So that's what I'm printing over here. We have 2 greeting cards, one small and one large, and I really enjoy making them because it's very simple. Here I then proceeded to making the fold line for it, the scoring line for it. This is what helps me create a crisp type of fold for all of the greeting cards. I printed them on cardstock, so our greeting cards usually double as a greeting card and also as a protector for our stickers. So if you receive greeting cards from our sticker shop, just know that it is something that you can reuse as a greeting card to send to other people too. I then worked on the packaging for our box, and I printed out label stickers with our thermal printer. Here's now how I package our Lunar New Year Advent Calendar Box. I placed all of the goodies, all of the stationaries inside our printed envelopes and closed them off by sealing it with a decorative sticker. And because all of them are the same size envelopes, it makes it a better surprise because nobody knows how big or how small the item you're going to be receiving in each day. Overall, I'm super happy with how this turned out. I included a small greeting card right in front of it so that when someone opens it up, they can see it and they could read it right away. I then seal it off with one of our die cut stickers that says Happy Lunar New Year, and then crunched up some eco-friendly paper so that it can serve as extra cushion for the box. I'm really glad how everything turned out. In this box, I got to work with new clear stickers. I got to make die cut stickers. I also got to make notepads. Very many new products. So I hope that if you had bought our Lunar New Year Advent Calendar box, that you would also enjoy. Thank you so much for watching our very first studio vlog, and I hope to see you next month.